All right, let's get to Epstein, since this is potentially part of the reason why we're in this war. No, we have some new, very significant developments on two fronts. So one directly does involve Trump. The other piece, though, has to do with a potential cover-up of what really happened on the day that Epstein died. I mean, this is a pretty bombshell reporting here from the Miami Herald and also from the New York Post. The headline here is, and this is, of course, Julie K. Brown, prison guards discussed cover-up of Epstein's death, an inmate tells the FBI. I'll read you from the story. An inmate housed at the Metropolitan Correctional Center in New York told the FBI he overheard guards talking about covering up Jeffrey Epstein's death on the morning he died. The federal government's online Epstein library contains a 5-page handwritten report of an FBI interview with an inmate who awoke the morning of August 10, 2019 to the loud commotion in the special housing unit or SHU where he and Epstein were jailed. Breathe, breathe, he recalled officers shouting about 6:30 a.m. Then he said he heard an officer say, "Dudes, you killed that dude." A female guard replied, "If he is dead, we're going to cover it up and he's going to have an alibi, my officers," the FBI notes. The FBI notes said. The inmate claimed the whole wing overheard the exchange. Later, after learning Epstein had died, he said, inmates said, "Miss Noel killed Jeffrey." He identified the female guard as Tova Noel, one of 2 correctional officers who were later charged with falsifying reports. So it appeared from their records they had made their rounds that night when they had not. The charges against her and the other officer, Michael Thomas, were later dropped, but both were fired. So that is one of the pieces here. We get another piece from the New York Post, which adds to the story of this one guard, Miss Noel. So this Epstein prison guard Googled him minutes before his body was found and also made mysterious deposits before his quote-unquote suicide. One of Jeffrey Epstein's prison guards, this very same one that the inmate said was involved, she had Googled Epstein minutes before he was found dead. So supposedly no one knew he was dead. And she's there Googling Jeffrey Epstein in prison. She also made a mysterious $5,000 cash deposit 10 days before the Predator's jail cell suicide, new Department of Justice documents reveal. She was one of 2 Metro Correctional Center workers accused of falsifying records.